Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Sufiso Abroad. In this video, we'll be looking at the top 10 things to do in Thailand. These are in no particular order. Let's get started. Number 1, you have to go visit one of the floating markets in Bangkok. This is quite a special experience where you're in a small boat floating along a canal as other boats pass you by trying to sell food and drinks. There's also stalls lined along the docks selling bigger items such as art, clothing, and more food. All you have to do is tell your boat driver that you want to stop and he'll happily oblige. The markets are packed earlier in the day, but that's when you get the full experience of the hustle and bustle. However, if you prefer a quieter experience as we did, then go later in the day around 2 p.m. About 15 minutes away from the floating market was the Klong Railway Market. Apologies if I butchered that name. This for me was the highlight of my Bangkok stay, so I highly recommend that you make a stop here. Here's some quick history for you. This market has been around since 1905 when the Thai officials decided to add train tracks to an already existing market in order to transport goods to other parts of Thailand. The market stallholders refused to relocate, and so today the train and market have become one. Now the train runs 4 times a day with an alarm sound going off 4 minutes before it arrives in order to give the stallholders enough time to fold away their market and allow the trains to pass.
May have a bright in the middle. This is how near you are.
As soon as the train passes, the market is up and running again. I don't know, maybe I'm just a big geek, but this was so cool to watch, and it was amazing to see how close people are to the moving train. I mean, you would not find that here in the UK. Now onto the third item on the list, temples. Although I didn't get to go on any on my last trip to Thailand, I went to a few the first time I went to Thailand, so I can confidently recommend that you visit one of the many thousand temples in Thailand. Buddhism is the main religion practiced in Thailand, so if you want to explore a bit more of the culture and religion of the country, I highly recommend you check them out. There are so many to see, and I would definitely recommend the big Buddha statue in Phuket. Just remember to wear the appropriate clothing that covers your shoulders and knees. Number 4, the King Power Mahanakhon Tower located in Bangkok. This is a great stop, and I'm pretty sure it was Hazel's highlight to the entire trip. This is a relatively new building that was opened in 2016, and I believe it is the second tallest building in the whole country at 318 meters and 78 floors. During your stop here, you'll enter a very cool elevator which plays around with your senses of sight and hearing before very quickly arriving on the 77th floor, where you'll see the most incredible views whilst sheltered from the elements.
Okay, your ear is feeling weird. Yeah. As we're going up, it's making us look like we're going sideways. What? Oh, yo!
For the absolute best views, go all the way up to the rooftop. This is where the fun really is. For those brave enough, you can walk on a glass ceiling and admire the city's building and lights from below your feet, as live artists perform in the background. What could be better? We went at night time, but I hear the views are just as great during the day and at sunset. Let's finish off Bangkok with Khao San Road. This is non-debatable. You have to go to Khao San Road if you're in Bangkok. It's often compared to Bangla Road in Phuket, but where Bangla Road is largely based on overpriced drinking and watching live sex shows, Khao San Road is mostly based around street food, booze, balloons, and having a good time. If you have the time, visit both roads, but if you can only pick one, make it Khao San Road and try the great street food, which for me included a cockroach and a scorpion. I'm still proud of myself and I'll be bragging about this for a long time to come. Another must-do activity in Thailand is a stop at one of the many elephant sanctuaries. I didn't get a chance to visit one on this trip, but I did go many years back with my family, as you can see by this very awkward picture on your screen right now. I wouldn't recommend the one we went to as they allowed people to ride the elephants, and I know this is a very touchy subject for many people now with information coming out about the treatment of these elephants. I do understand that Chiang Mai has more of the ethical sanctuaries where you can feed and bathe the elephants instead of riding them, so have a good read around and find the right one for you to support. If this doesn't bother you, then there's plenty of places to see elephants in Thailand, but be warned, it can be a bit pricey. Number 7. Go on a snorkeling trip. There are many places one can go snorkeling in Thailand, but in this video, I'll be talking about the popular island of Koh Phi Phi. The snorkeling excursion that we went on had multiple stops, ones where you can go and just chill in the water or by the beach and have fun with your friends. And we also had a stop at Monkey Island, where if you're lucky, you'll have a monkey jump on you. Just make sure to bring bananas to get their attention. But of course, the highlight is the snorkeling, where you're basically transported to a real-life aquarium. Just don't forget your waterproof camera, otherwise, did it really happen? On to Koh Phangan for the legendary full moon party. As you can guess, this is a party that takes place every month when there is a full moon. However, it's become so popular that they now have half moon parties. And if you're wondering about how this tradition started, well, I hear that a few hippie travelers in the mid-1980s arrived to the then quiet island of Koh Phangan, threw themselves an epic party on the beach to celebrate the full moon, and this gradually took off and became tradition. Now, over 30,000 people come to this full moon party to spend the night drinking from buckets and dancing. I was one of the 30,000 people, and whilst I'm glad I went, I won't be going back. It just wasn't my vibe, the music wasn't for me, but I did have to include it here because I know that so many people will enjoy it. Numero 9. I haven't done this, but it's still firmly on my Thailand bucket list, and that is to take part in a Thai cooking class. I would love to do this, and in fact, I've promised myself that I will the next time I return to Thailand. I love Thai food, I love cooking it at home, and so it would be great to learn the secrets of what makes it so great. You'll need to set aside a whole day for this activity, which involves a trip to the market where your chef will help you pick out the key ingredients before returning to cook and eat the fruits of your labor. This leads us on nicely to the final must-do activity in Thailand. For the love of all that is good, if you're in Thailand, you have to eat until you can eat no more. There's not much else I can say about Thai food. It's just something you have to experience over and over again. You will eat so much rice during your stay, but you won't get sick of it. If you're in Bangkok and you're looking for a sit-down restaurant, make sure to check out Chili Couture. They had incredible food that we still drool over today. Right, that is it for my top 10 things you have to do in Thailand. I hope this was enjoyable and useful for you. Please do leave your feedback below in the comments and let me know if you think I left any epic places out from my list. If you liked the video, I'd be very grateful if you could give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. I'll see you guys back here on Sunday for the start of the Tokyo Vlogs series, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss these. Thank you for watching and please stay safe.